Moin moin and hello, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We left off doing jobs in the night time. It is pretty close to dark. I mean, it just switched kinda to dark. I was just standing here preparing the recording moment, so to say, and it just switched into a night time. So we're gonna start going to field number 15. And we will move on from field number 15 to field number 30, I think we're gonna do next, and then 23, and then we are going to skip time. And then before we do that, we're gonna check on the goats, obviously, if they need water or food. I think the bale is still feeding them that we bought, so that's pretty efficient, and we're gonna probably just keep... no, we can actually mow grass next month, so we should do that. Yeah. Let's get to field number 15. So we arrived at field number 15. That's our neighbor. How's our neighbor called? Remember, we're in France somewhere? Walter, of course. You know. Walter, we know. You know, it's always Walter. So yeah, we're gonna do Walter's field real quick with the hoe. We need the money. I need to repair the tractor. I still don't know. Man, money is... we're gonna have run into problems. I might need to expand the used market by another 5 slots just to have a little bit of a more realistic feel, in my opinion at least. If you think about it, right? You live in a small town and there will be more used market items, right? Like if you go on a Facebook marketplace in your village or your town, you know, there will be more than just 1 or 2 things. Actually, I might be wrong with that. Depending on where you live, there might be actually only 1 or 2 things. So, yeah, that sounded a bit more negative than it was supposed to. But you know what I mean, right? Like, I think in Paligny is... apparently there's industries here, so it must be... The city is not big by any means, right? It's not a... It's a town, like a small village. It's a village, but it has... manufacturing here, so it should be giving us a little bit more in terms of used market. So yeah, I'm gonna get this done and then we'll take a look at field number 30. So we're pretty close to done, I almost left already. I was like, oh, we're done, and then I was like, oh wait, that little stripe is missing, so we're gonna do the little stripe fast. Cash in, it wasn't that much, I think it was like 1,000 euro or something like this. But I mean, it's right next to our main field there, right, which we just planted sunflowers in, so that's not a big deal. Can't wait to use the new harvester that we got not too long ago. If you see this stuff here, the ghosting, what in the middle, I can't point. My hands are not working. In the middle there, the ghosting, it's from Reshade. You can literally see stuff in the game happening in the background. It's because it's adding a bit more shading to the game, which it needs. It doesn't look bad by any means, but it can need a little bit more. That's why it gets rid of this orange tint, my Reshade preset. See, like the orange tint goes away and it all goes a bit more, you know, a bit more colder colors, so to say. So yeah, let's get back to field 30. How do we get there? I think our best option is just to go... I don't want to drive on somebody else's field. Yeah, our best option is to go through the town there and then just merge onto the main street. Yep, gonna do that, and then we'll continue. So we arrived at field number 30, pretty interesting place, and I remembered something. You can get water from this tower. It's a water tower, and I think you can get water from here. I'm pretty certain you can. Let's have a look on the minimap, on the map real quick. Yeah, you can get water here. Yeah, it's a water tower. You can buy water here. Not that I would, because we have a river next to us and we can get water from there, and it's free. Nobody knows. Nobody tells, you know how it works, right? The levels of cringe every episode that it just get more and more, you know? So yeah, let's get to doing field number 30. I'm startled by my own weirdness there. Nothing else came up of interest. I know we saved that fertilizing job. I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're gonna leave this and move on to May after this. And in June we need to sell the soybeans and the corn. That's the next thing we need to do. Alright, go and get this done and then bring you back in once I'm done here. I just wanted to bring you back in just quickly to show you something. I got, wait, let me remove this. I got a roller. Where was the rollers now? Ah, here. Might need to use this. It's 6.1 meters, can go 20 kilometers an hour. Maybe a bit fast, you know, but it's like, it's just one of them, you know. It's just a homemade thing, but we can roll our fields in the future or our grass with that. It's 15,000 though. We're at 16,800 and we need more money. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to work. I need to send the worker home, or at least to the shop maybe even, to clean up the tractor, and then we will continue with our jobs. I'm totally sorry, I completely zoned out. It was so mesmerizing just in the night looking at the moon in between. I even had like a little photo session in between. I don't know if I should cut them out from the... Oh man, that's another hoeing contract. We kind of have to do it. We need 6K, I can't say no to that. We need that money, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I should leave the photo sessions in, like in a time lapse, you know, that will be obviously in a time lapse. And you can watch them there, or if I should cut them out. You can let me know down below in the comments. I mean, it's not much to look at, right? It's just me like trying to frame a shot as fast as I can, because, you know, like I don't want to sit there too long doing screenshotting things, because we got a job to do and let's play to play, right? Like I lost my train of thought there, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, we're already at field 23, so I didn't need to send you off. Also in the last video, in episode 44 was it, I left in the traveling between places because I thought about it. I cut it usually out, but when you do a video, or when you make a video on YouTube, at least I try to tell a story, right? And this is the story of us progressing in Farming Simulator and getting to places, going to things, doing stuff. And I think it will be better to leave it in, the traveling, but then in time lapses, because I don't want them to be in full length there. It makes no sense to have a full length travel section in there. Maybe in between, maybe once or twice, like when I have something to say, you know, like now we're talking, we went from the one field to the next one, which are close to each other. So yeah, you see about that, need to feel out a little, and I like to hear your feedback, obviously. So yeah, as always appreciated. Let's get to work. So done with that one. Time to head to field number 81. I wanna do a quick stop at the shop because I added a little bit something on the tractor again. When you start the tractor, the sound of the engine sets in really early. That girthy, throaty sound sets in pretty early, too early before the engine is even like started. So it makes It makes no sense. I have to lower it. I had to lower the volume a bit. I thought I did it. I did it only in the other fan, in the 900S4 that I'm also modding for a playthrough. So yeah, a little spoiler alert there. And a Valtra S is also slightly modded already. At least a little bit, you know, physics and a tiny bit of sound. So yeah, let's get to the shop and then we will go to field 81. I will cut you out of the shop visit because I don't change anything on the tractor. I just need to literally go customize, attach everything, and then go to field 81. So yeah, let's do that. Just bringing you back in real quick. I'm looking at the repair cost. I'm going to repair the tractor. We're at 2,000 repair cost. We are going to do that. We need to keep the tractor a bit up. I think, I don't know how this is influencing performance and stuff like this. What's with the shadows here? When they're there, it looks great, right? So, yeah. And we need to get some gas also, which is right around the corner here. I'm gonna do that, and then we're going to do finally field 81 and then skip time right afterwards. We're gonna skip time right at the field. No, actually, we need to go home. We have a bed now. So, yeah, we need to go home. Okay, we're gonna get the field time, then we go home to sleep in our tiny house bed. So we arrived at field 81, quite a huge job, but I think we're gonna be good for it, especially with the tractor repaired now. I didn't check how, I think we repaired the hoe the other day. Oh, that was the front weight. It's a little bit of a weird field in this point. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. No, there we go. Let's get going. Anything for sale? No, I wish a front loader tractor. I should have, yeah, but we couldn't buy the Urus. We were doing the sheep and... Okay, I'm gonna get the job done and then pick you back up and we will skip time. Go home and skip time. So, very close to done. That took a moment, but that's alright. Needs to be done, right? We need that cash and it will pay for... Yeah, pretty much pay for our repairs and then some on top. I think we get like 4,900 on top about. But it's good to have the repairs done because, you know, like keep maintaining the tractor. But I'm not going to the shop to clean it now. We will skip that this time because otherwise I have to go like a weird line and it's like gonna take off forever to get home. So now we turn on the light like that. We take our cash. Let it save. Yep, that's good. Oh, okay. We forgot to accept field 23. Well, we got to do that. 6,800. So get 4,800 in the bank from that job. That is not too bad. There's more jobs popping up, but we're at the point now where it just gets too late. Would love to do the round bale wrapping, but it's 10 in the night almost, so it's time to go and crawl into our tiny house, get our favorite blanket and cuddle ourselves in. So let's go home. So we arrived home at our little farmstead. That is not our full-fledged farmstead yet, but we'll get there. So let's lower the hoe. Let's lower the front weight just to relieve the hydraulics a bit. I know we don't need to do that, but you know, like, why not? Let's go and have a look real quick at the goats, if they're fine. Man, it looks so nice though at night. Look at it. If I turn this without the filter, by the way, right? Like, and this is with my filter. Just if you wanna see how it looks, for example, when you look over there, right? Without the filter, with the filter. If you're interested, ask in the comments. I can post it there, the reshade. I will not give instruction how to install reshade. That you need to figure out yourself. I can just tell you, when you install the profile, please, when you're in-game, people complain everywhere, oh, low FPS with reshade. That is not true. Please go into reshade, go on add-ons, and choose the add-on that is blue like this. And after you go into a tractor, do this again, and do the ones that has the same numbers here, right? And the same numbers here. They need to be exactly the same, otherwise you run into problems, aka FPS problems. You can also use the NVIDIA filter. I think the NVIDIA filter is unoptimized and uses way too much things, but yeah, that's each to their own. They have 900 liters of water. That should be enough. They don't drink that much. Reproduction rate, health is on full, so they're not gonna make babies. What is gonna in 5 months? So we got them a month ago, I think. Yeah. So let's get to a tiny house and then go to Buju. Go to sleep. I mean. So our tiny house. Let's open the door. Close that. Take our. Before we go to bed, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Please look away. Well, I'm done. Hope you didn't hear anything. Now we had some food on the go, so we're just gonna brush our teeth. Look at the nice painting here. Damn. Different area. Maybe one day there. This looks more like it. Looks pretty Palinier-like, and this is completely somewhere else. Where is this supposed to be? Is this a beach? Okay, well, time to sleep. Can you... Oh, you can... Okay. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. You know what? That's fine. It's fine. Let's go to bed and then skip time. So we just skipped time, and I don't know if you saw what I saw. It was hail. No, not hail damage. Oh man, there's some juicy contracts up here. Weeding contracts again. I mean, well, you know, it's okay. Let's turn this off. No, field number 13 received hail damage. Well, looks like we need to plow next planting to get rid of it. It got rid of it, by the way, here on field number 14. It's gone, so plowing is the way. Probably anybody was like, yeah, of course. You know, sorry. New tractor, 230,000, pretty juicy price. And we have a... We could get this. That's 28,000. How much is this new? That's probably expensive. A skid loader. Is it a skid loader? That's how you call it, right? I think it's a skid loader. Yeah, a skid steer loader, sorry. 35 new. And this is 28 and it's 25 months old. Yeah, that's a bad deal if I ever seen one. That's an awful deal. 25 months. That's a lot. That's a lot of skips. That's really a lot of skips. Okay, let's check our grass. It can mature one more. We should have alignment, by the way. It can mature one more stage, I think, after this. It doesn't show stages once it's ready to harvest, even with the mod installed. And I think the meadow grew finally. I think they have meadow finally. Just double repeat, whatever, you know. Let's go and have a look if they need anything. Probably water? Not even water. No, they have 11,000 liters of meadow now. Yeah, we never going to have to feed them at this rate. I mean, if they get more, we have space for 47 goats. So yeah, the pellet is still filling up. It's very slow. I don't know how it is when you get more goats, and maybe we will buy this field or extend it later where the grass field is. We need to see. What we are going to do now is, man, I had to do this, but we have to do the jobs that are here, and we need, it's been episode after episode, hoeing, but we have to do them. There is no other option. We need the money, and I mean, $10,000 euro I can't say no to, right? Like that's so much money, which enables us to buy so many things in the end. I'm not sure if we have a small weeder. I might need to start splitting jobs, because we have 2 big jobs now. Let's have a look how much a small weeder would be. 6,500. We could give the small weeder to a worker. You know what? We're gonna do the big job first on our own, and then we'll see what timing is left there. And yeah, need to look about that. And very beautiful morning though. Very beautiful. Bit cloudy. It's supposed to get more sunny. I forgot that I lowered the things on my tractor. Yeah, when you get cloudy weather like this, just a real tip, it acts like a softbox for screenshots. So when you do pictures in this weather, they will look a little bit more, yeah, realistic, if you want to call it that way. They will they look a little bit more because of the soft and grayish tone the pictures get. Because, like I said, the clouds act like a softbox for the light. Very cool, very interesting, maybe for some. And we are going to go to field number 40. I'm going to go up here this time. Let's go. So, we are at field number 40. It's gigantic, and we need to hoe it. That's our job. It's gonna take quite a while. It's quite the experience. I don't know if there is a bigger hoe available. Excuse the shadows, I'm not going to remove them now. This is just weeds, right? These are just weeders. Yeah, they're just... I wish there was another hoe like this. Even if I go a little bit slower, like, I don't know, like 18 kilometers an hour, but have like more length. Even if it's a pull behind hoe, you know what I mean? That would be amazing. Yeah. And I also want to get not only goats, I would like to have some cows in the future. So we get some cow milk or maybe buffalo milk. You know, produce some manure and slurry so we can naturally fertilize in an organic way. That would be very interesting to get into in the future. So yeah, let's get the job done. Want to bring you in. Look at it. It's beautiful. Honestly, this looks so great. Look at this. This is amazing. Ah, love the look of that. Well, back to work. Enjoying the view though while working. So, we are nearing, or we are already at our recording time for today, as I like to say. So we're gonna end the episode here, but we'll finish this field in the next episode, and then we need to see, I will hire the amount of offers we are getting here. I will add 2 more rows, so we will have 20 rows of offers. Because you can see it's always 4 missing. So I want full 20 rows. So I need 24 rows. right? Makes sense. If always 4 are missing, I need 24 rows. Or I need to see what is wrong with the mod. Maybe something is wrong with the mod. By the way, tractor not worth it. Check the price. It's 12% off. By the way, I thought about getting it because it's another high horsepower tractor. We could get rid of one of the other ones, but I don't think we're gonna even make it this month to buy this, and we should expand the farm, right? So yeah, I'm gonna expand this mod to have more rows. I limited it for this playthrough, but I think it needs to be more. I think we are being held back a little bit by if you only have 5. Sorry, PlayStation gamers. I hope it's available for PlayStation or for console that you can use this mod, because it's awesome otherwise. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and comment down below what you think about the series, and if you would like to see a new series, because I got something cooking. Alright, have a good one. Take care of yourself. Please love yourself, and